Alright, so here we are inside the actual observatory. You can see the telescope behind us here in the background. I'm going to pan around a little bit so you can see a little bit inside the actual observatory, the WIRO Observatory. So what's the name of the observatory up here, Mike?
This is the Wyoming Infrared Observatory. We're up at 9,600 feet at the top of Gel Mountain outside Laramie, Wyoming. We have a 2.3 meter telescope, primarily using optical instrumentation at the moment, but it was originally optimized for infrared observations. So the observatory up here is about 30 years old. It's been refurbished in the last year, and it's being used actively for astronomy by astronomers in their department.
Now this building that we're actually in here, it has like a kitchen area I see and that kind of thing. Is it actually attached to the observatory, or is this kind of a separate house from it?
We're connected to the observatory dome. Astronomers will come up here and live up here for several days while they do their observations and then drive back down to town. Just about an hour drive in the summertime like it is now, and it's closer to 2.5 hours in the winter when we have to go by snowcap.
So Dave, what can you tell us about the instrumentation that you have here?
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, what's this bank back here doing?
That is the central hub that controls the telescope. So, yeah.
Actually, some of this is new to me since the...
Yeah, this is all new since November. So if I don't know, you want to go for it?
I can't give the tour then.
So there's basically 3 computers that we use. The first one is out in the dome actually, and that talks to this computer. And then this computer talks to this computer, which is what we use normally. So we have a list of places where we want to observe this one. And we'll send coordinates to this one, which will then tell the telescope to go look at this one.
And do you have weather data back there, it looks like?
Yeah, we've got a little weather station right here. It just has basic things like if it's raining and the wind speed, temperature, and humidity. Because if there's too much wind or it's too humid out, or the telescope could get damaged, so it's important to be monitoring that.
Cool. So what do you have there, Dave, on the screen?
So this is a galaxy for one of my projects. It's I'm studying dwarf galaxies.
Yes.
And so
Mike was saying you were looking at emission.
I'm looking at different star clusters within dwarf galaxies.
Okay.
And so what my project consists of is we have Hubble data for all of my dwarf galaxies, and we can pick apart every single star that's within it. And what we can do from that is tell its exact age and mass. And we can develop different bumps in its star formation history. And what we want to do is, now we're going to take this data and look at the clusters and kind of do the same thing where we can get the different bumps in star formation history, but of clusters. And when we overlap the two, we can see that certain clusters will match up with certain starbursts. So from that, we can see how much star formation is actually forms in a cluster environment. And as it turns out, it's probably more like 95%. So every star that you see normally forms in a cluster of stars.
Very cool.
And so I'm just trying to quantify that number.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. It'll take a while, but it'll be fun to actually get some results.
Have you seen the t-shirts that says, "You are here, you're lucky"?
So the dome is now open. We've opened the doors to the dome. I'm going to pan up so that you can see a shot of the doors opening. I think there's stairs on the other side there.